Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here, and
Friday.
Hi, y'all.
Breakfast making Brad.
I'm working on it. Oh, what are you making for breakfast, Mr. Heide?
Egg salad.
Oh, that's for lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it is September 16th, 2016, Friday afternoon. It is 12:17 p.m. and a very, very happy birthday to Marnie's husband, Glenn. It's his birthday. I'm not going to tell you how old he is because that's not very nice to do. So, but happy birthday. Hope you're having a good one.
How about how young he is?
How young he is. You just don't talk about age. Once you get into past the 30s, you just don't even really mention it anymore. Right?
Yeah.
So it is 84 degrees right now. Real feel is 95. The high will be 89. The low will be 75. We might get some rain later on. It's just kind of partially cloudy right now. So
I got spit on when we were sitting out there.
That might have just been me.
Okay.
And it'd be smelling like some boiled eggs in here because that's what he's doing right now. He's over there making himself some egg salad for lunch. Right, honey?
Right, baby.
Let me get my cheat sheet out, my cheat notebook. It got kind of tore up last night. It fell and got kind of wet. It's kind of sad now, but anyway. Let's see. Yesterday, big surprise, we took naps. Or I did. I don't think you ever took a nap, did you?
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't. He stayed up and was watching Heroes. He had to give him some hero time.
I'm getting real close to the end of the series.
Oh, that's sad.
That's
sad when you get close to the end of your series because you're like, what am I going to do now for life?
Yeah.
So, I didn't do any painting yesterday because you guys know how I am. If I've got an order that I'm doing, I usually just sit and work on that order. And I know it's no big hurry or anything, but I don't know. That's just the way I am. If I have an order to fill, I will suspend any other kind of just what I call my normal looming or painting or crocheting, and I'll fill that order. Because you're working for somebody. Somebody's put their trust in you, and you're making something. You want to do the best you can do and stuff. So I might as well show that now that I'm talking about it, right? So anyway.
That is a pretty piece.
Thank you. Oh, I'm into the white now. I just finished another stripe of the. Yeah, and that's about true to color. It showed up a little bit darker there on the screen, and these colors actually are a little bit lighter than that, of course, because they're, light pastels for babies. So now I'm going back into the white. I just went back. So, and then I'll do another row here, another big stripe of the white, and then I'll do another big one of the colors, and then it will be finished. So it should be finished here probably within 2-3 days. So it'll be done here pretty soon. I try to have stuff completed within a week, 10 days at the most, depending on what the piece is, what time of year it is, how many orders I have. When you order from me, because I have a lot of new subscribers, if you order something from me on Etsy, and the link is always below, it's the same exact name as this YouTube channel is, and I also have a Facebook page, which is the exact same name as this YouTube channel. It makes it real simple. But if you order from me and it's something that's made to order, I will always give you, your selection of colors. I will send you, unless you just aren't real picky and you say you just want pink, or you'll say I want light pink. Okay. But if I have a number of selections and maybe it's something that you're kind of basically designing, I will shoot pictures and show you the yarn and say, what do you think about this, or what do you think about that, and that way I'm doing a custom order for you. I will always, before you even pay for it, I will tell you approximately how long it'll take to make. So, you know, and I like that. I like for my customers to be able to say, I want a blanket of this, this, and this, or I want headbands of this, this, and this. Or a lot of times people will just order like headbands. Give me random. You know, give me random, or I'll give me some with this, some with that. You know, and so, but it's fun. So, but I would suggest if you're thinking about ordering some loom knitting from me, or some crochet things, to start early, because as it does get closer to the holiday season. Look at that! Wow, I know, look at me too. Look at that, an alfalfa thing, hun, on my ponytail. But as it gets closer to the holidays, I will be busier and busier and busier, and I would not let you, if I couldn't complete an order in time for it to be shipped out to you for Christmas, I would tell you straight up, this would not be done in time, you know, so no worries there. I also have paintings on there. You know, some of my artwork, we have a little bit of Brad's jewelry left. He sold out on quite a bit of his pieces. I don't have that many paintings. I think maybe I have 8 listings for paintings right now. So I have sold quite a few of those. Yeah, and he hasn't gotten a chance, and we don't really have the room for him to be making birdhouses yet. He will in the future. So basically I loomed, and we took turns Netflixing it. I watched that movie Nell that had Jodie Foster in it. I really love that movie. I watched something else. I think it was called Consumed. That was okay. It had Danny Glover in it, and geez, I can't remember who else. And then I watched one.
Was it Robert Redford?
No.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
And then I watched one with Melissa McCarthy in it. It was called Pretty Ugly People, or Ugly Pretty People, something like that. And it was okay. It wasn't one of her funniest movies. It was a little bit more of a serious kind of a movie. So, but it was okay. I mean, it wasn't as funny as Tammy or some of the other things, but you know, it was good. I think it was made back in 2009 or maybe 2006. I can't remember. But anyway, I gotta find a new series to watch. I get kind of bored with Bates Motel. I don't know why, but I just kind of feel like I am. And just, you know, the hardships of life, right? I'm just glad that the internet and the cable are back. So that's good. Brad made, or no, for dinner, Brad, we had some canned tomato soup we wanted to use, and then we had a loaf of French bread we needed to use, so we just did cheese and a little bit of cooked hamburger on the French bread, you know, melted, and tomato soup. And then we also boiled up some eggs. He did. And because we have quite a few eggs, we every so often one of our neighbors will know somebody, a family member or a friend that gives them eggs, and then they'll give us eggs, you know, because they just, you know, they don't use them. They know they won't use them in time or something, but we're very appreciative of it. Someday I'd like to have some chickens, just because I never had chickens. I've never really had any kind of farm animals. I just want to have a few chickens, kind of experience what that's like, just laying hens. Hopefully someday.
No geese.
No geese. Brad made peanut butter cookies last night. They were very good. It was a mix, but it was easy and it was good, and that's good. We both slept horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sleep pattern is just, I think the more I try, the worse it gets. And now it's affecting him too, because, he went to bed, or no, wait. Okay, he went to bed. This is a whole story, okay? This is not a ghetto fabulous story. This is just a story. Well, it could be almost kind of a ghetto fabulous story, depending on how you want to twist it. Anyway, okay, we'll run it with a ghetto fabulous, okay? You guys appreciate that. Pa here went to bed about 1 a.m. Shortly after that, I think specifically it was 1:18. So I was still up, looming, watching that movie now. Had my headphones on not to disturb him. And I just hear better because our computer doesn't go up very loud. And frankly, you know, because I'm hearing impaired, I have trouble in hearing, you know. And basically, if there's a lot of dialogue or anything in a movie, that's the type I tend to watch. So I'm sitting there looming and stuff, and I look over and I see him. He's in the back bedroom now, okay? And so he's sitting on the bed, sitting up, couldn't sleep. So I take my headphones off. I'm about done with the movie anyway. This is almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Was it?
It was almost 3.
Almost 3. So I'm talking to him, telling him, you know, why don't you can get up and take, you know, a Benadryl, might make you a little sleepier and stuff. I'm not sure if it was, were you in pain is why you couldn't sleep, or...
It was a combination. I was in pain.
Mm-hmm.
Plus I had Charlie, Nixie, Jasper, and Angel.
So he had the 2 cats and the 2 biggest dogs. Now I tried to get Charlie up here and even put up the big board, big drawing board. He acts like I'm killing him.
Yeah.
So I guess I caved. I'm weak, people. I let that stupid big mastiff back there because he acted like his heart was breaking. He gives me them big eyes, and I can't take it. We are weak people, man. We will cave. These animals give us that sad look.
Yeah,
all I want to do my whole life is just be by you. And we cave. We're weak. But let him back there. Anyway, Brad got up. We got up and he took a Benadryl and he was going to go back. And I said, well, you can come up here and sit. I said, I'm about done anyway and stuff. And I was feeling real tired. And I said, you know, I'm getting ready to go to bed. See, okay, this is the ghetto fabulous part. Hold on to your seats. We're sitting on the couch now, and this is the couch I'm sitting on right now. Now, the problem is, for me to go to bed, because now I'm sleeping out here, I got to pull the couch out. Then I got to put the mattress from the top bunk up above the driver's seat down, because otherwise it's so hard you can't sleep, or I can't. Anyway, so I said, you know, I'm about ready to go to sleep, so do you mind if I go crawl back in the back bedroom, and if you want, you can stay up and watch Netflix or whatever, you know, until you're tired. And at first he said no, and he goes, you know, that sounds like a good idea. So I did that. I went in back and tried to go to sleep. Couldn't go to sleep. It was just warm enough back there. It is warmer back there. That's another reason that we have him sleeping back there. I sleep cooler than he does. He likes it a little bit warmer with his diabetes. So then about 4 o'clock we switched back.
Yeah.
So then 4 o'clock we switched back. He goes in the back bedroom. He's done. I come out here, make my bed and all that kind of good stuff. Or did you help me?
I helped you.
You helped me, yeah. Then I was up till about after 6. Yeah. So it's sad, isn't it? Like, wow, I know. Isn't it sad? But anyway, I am reading a book that I do really like, and it is called The Seventh Child. It is a book, it's a biography about Freddie Mae Baxter, and she was the 7th child out of 8 children, raised here in the South. Very, very poor family. She talked about what it was like growing up so poor and things she went through. I'm really enjoying this book. Now that book, Never Forget About 911, I did start reading it. I had to quit after a while because it's individual recounts of where people were that day, things they saw, things they went through. I can only read so much of it. It's just breaking my heart. I had to stop because it just, you know. So, getting ready to have some soup here in a little bit. We made some tomato, beef, vegetable soup, which I normally eat soup almost every day. And then I don't know if we'll take naps or not. I'll be doing some looming. of course, and Brad will be giving Nixie a bath, and then he'll take a shower. Aren't y'all glad? Couple topics for today is, we're going to talk about, kind of give you guys a rundown pretty much on my daily schedule, which will be short and boring, so, and then we're going to talk about what I call the 5-item bucket list, because guys know I'm very goal-oriented, always have been. As random and silly as I am, I do like a certain amount of schedule. Now, I don't flip my biscuit if dinner is a half hour late that night, or it's not a rigid schedule, but I pretty much do kind of the same stuff every day. I think most of us do. My daily schedule is we get up sometime mid-morning, not as early as we used to, and I get up about the same time as I always have, but now Brad is retired. He gets up about that same time. We get up at the same time because normally, unless I sleep in, because we got to get the dogs out. Now I don't sleep in because I'm on the couch. You got to hold this couch back up so people can sit. Otherwise there's no place to really sit. But get up. We take the dogs out. We get them all leashed up. Get the big dogs get their harnesses on. And we take them out. Let them do their business. Brad comes. One of us starts the coffee in the ice maker. And then Brad comes back in and fixes our coffee, brings it out. We sit out there and mess on our cell phones, chit-chat with each other, right?
Uh-huh.
And then bring them back in. I'll usually get dressed for the day. And then I'll sit down and start making my schedule to do this, do these videos, or do the video the day. Then it's lunch, doing some kind of looming or whatever while I watch some YouTube videos, whatever house cleaning we need to do. The only time the video will be later is like if we have some errands to run, then I'll do the video later. Or if I'm waiting to get an internet, be able to have the internet hooked up. And then, like I said, it's naps later in the afternoon, and then dinner, and then just more looming and crafts, painting, if there's something on TV. I mean, we're pretty boring, I know. But right now where we live, there's really nothing to go do. We're not bar type people. I mean, not that there's anything bad about that. It's just not our thing. There's no bowling alley. There's no movie theater. There's no really anything to do. Especially if you don't have a ton of money. So, we're working on that. We want to relocate, and where there'll be things more accessible. It doesn't have to be right where you live, but even if it's like 15, 20 miles away, that's all right. We're used to that living in Wyoming. But so anyway, that's pretty much the rundown. Then I hope I can get sleep by 2 o'clock. If not 4 a.m. Whatever. Anyway, that's my whole schedule. Very boring. That's my whole schedule for tonight. And of course, then the dogs are taken in and out. At least a couple more times, if not 3 more times. Now, if you're the dachshund, you'll probably be going outside about 7 or 8 times in the evening alone. She will sit there right in front of Brad and gruff at him. She will, and stuff. And what she wants the leash on, she wants to go for a walkabout most of the time. And now the giant schnauzer started doing the same thing. So, and then my other topic was we all think about bucket lists, especially as we're getting older, and whether or not we're having some health problems, whether it's severe arthritis, or if you're like my husband and has the severe neuropathy and also the back problems and stuff. We both have diabetes. Mine's very mild. His is not severe, but it is is worse than mine. I mean, it's not near as fair as some people I know that have to have the pumps and everything. He's not on insulin or anything yet, so, you know. But anyway, as you get older and stuff, you think of the bucket list, and then your bucket list changes because, you know, some of the stuff you wanted to do, you no longer physically could do. You know, but I think it's always important to still have what I call a realistic, short, 5-item bucket list. And you'll think, oh, 5 items, that ought to be easy. But, you know, when you really sit and think about it, and I'm talking about things that you could either do now or be able to do in 6 months. You know, not when I lose weight, I'll do. No, I'm talking about the right here and now, the reality of it. And for me, my 5-item short bucket list is to go for more walks, to do some painting outside. Sitting outside doing some painting. Now that the weather's starting to cool off just a little bit, I could see myself being able to do that. And quite frankly, I'm doing some larger paintings right now, which are very hard to do in this RV. Now, doing the smaller painting, I don't get bumped into. When I have such a larger piece, it takes up more room, it's getting bumped into. That's why I haven't worked more on like that swamp painting I'm doing. So, like, do some painting outside. I'd like to enjoy more sunsets. Something magical to me about watching the sunrise and the sun setting. Now, okay, granted, I probably could watch the sunrise at this point in time because I'm still awake, you know, but I love to watch the sunset, especially over the water. Plant more of a garden. Plant more, you know, vegetables and stuff, you know, be able to have more produce available. And the other one is I want to drive a golf cart or an ATV. I've never driven one, and I would like to drive something like that, you know, so that's my 5-item bucket list. Do you have one?
I've wrecked an ATV several times.
Okay, but do you want to do it or no?
You know, I haven't really given it much thought.
You can't do it because it's put on the spot, huh? Okay.
Yeah, you're making me think.
Well, maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, or maybe you can do that on your Sunday video. It's Sunday. Right? Well, I hope everybody's having a great Friday. I hope that you're safe, warm, and dry, or cool. I hope you're not in a path of any storm or fire or anything like that. What are your weekend plans? Anything exciting? Anything? We don't have anything planned. We're just kind of in a, what I call a waiting mode right now.
Holding pattern.
Holding pattern, you know. I can't say anything more about our possible good news. We just don't know anymore. We gotta wait, and then as soon as I know, as soon as we know, and as soon as we, you know, are able to talk about it, we will. Keep praying, keep your fingers crossed for us, and for anybody else that needs it. A lot of people do. Angie on YouTube, or I think maybe Angie Creates. I can't remember. I never can remember, Angie, if it's Angie on YouTube or Angie Creates. But try either one of those names. She could use some good, positive vibes and prayers. Her and Jay. Mom's Blog 80. Elijah's not doing well at all. Hoping that he gets moved to a hospice facility today, where the family all could be together. That would be a wonderful thing. You know, so many of my friends could use some positive vibes and prayers for health problems they're having, or that their spouse is having, or a family member of theirs is having. You know, let's just all try to be there for each other, you know. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. Don't you, honey?
I do too.
And I love you guys, and I cherish your friendship so much. You guys have become like family to me, so many of you. And, you know, thank you to all my new subscribers. If I haven't commented on any of your videos, it's because I'm still working through the list. Still working through the list. So, I do think you guys are all awesome. And say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys. Talk to you tomorrow.